There is no valid reason to hate Meghan Markle. Once again, there is no valid reason to hate Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. The UK tabloid media who hates Meghan hate her because of her race. Hate her because of xenophobia. They are very much xenophobic and anti-American towards Meghan. And also because of jealousy. Jealousy that Meghan got the good prince with a very, very good heart. A prince who has shown he'll do anything in his power to keep his wife and kids safe. And that has got the Karens online and those who write for UK tabloid media like Daily Mail and the other UK tabloids. It has gotten them so jealous. And my family, they are also extremely hungry because Meghan refused to put up with abuse in exchange for a tiara. They are angry for many reasons that even Prince Harry would much rather be Meghan's husband, Archie and Lily's father, than their prince following William and Kate around, being the scapegoat for the farm. And that makes the establishment angry and pissed off. And my family, today on Jeremy Vine's show, once again, they asked a dumb question. And here is what they were asking. Is Meghan's popularity rating unfair? Once again, is Meghan's popularity rating unfair? Because once again, UK media has sought to do a poll. And somehow, once again, that poll has said that Meghan is so unpopular. So unpopular that they have to talk about her in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, lunchtime, every single day for 7 long years, non-stop to this day. My family. And my family, one amazing guest who was there at Jeremy Vine's show called Dr. Shola Mos Shobomimu told the exact truth to the audience, the public who were watching. And my family told the truth to the entire world about Meghan. When the presenter tried once again to attack Meghan's reputation, her character, like what they've normally always been doing. My family, please kindly look at what Dr. Shola Mos said about Meghan. My family, please kindly look at this.
Is her behaviour the reason why her popularity is plummeting?
What behaviour? Okay, listen, let me just level set.
Well, there was
here.
the whole car chase thing,
let
thing.
me just level set here. Okay.
My family, have you heard that? Please kindly just hear this first part once again. My family.
Is her behaviour the reason why her popularity is plummeting?
What behaviour? Okay, listen, let me just level set.
Well, there was
here.
the whole car chase thing,
let
thing.
me just level set.
My family, is her behavior the reason why Meghan's popularity is plummeting? This presenter called Alexis Conran was asking to Dr. Shola. And then when he speaks of Meghan's behavior, he says the car chase. He says the podcast. My family, as I've always said, there is no reason, no valid reason for the hate that Meghan gets at the hands of the UK media. My family, let's discuss these so-called bad behaviors. Let's start with New York City. What happened to Harry and Meghan in New York City? My family, when Harry and Meghan were in New York for the Women of Vision Awards, whereby Meghan was receiving an award, the Women of Vision Award. And that has been the only time publicly we have seen Meghan speak publicly this year. The only time. And my family, when Harry, Meghan, and Doria were in New York City, it was announced that Harry and Meghan and Doria were chased by a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. The photos of Harry and Meghan getting inside a taxi ended up on Daily Mail's website, a UK tabloid. The photos of Harry, Meghan, and Doria in a taxi trying to flee from a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi ended up also in Daily Express, a UK tabloid's website. Daily Mail and Daily Express, two UK tabloids, had photos of Harry, Meghan, and Doria inside a taxi before anyone else. Even before Harry and Meghan released that statement announcing what had happened to them in New York City. That they were chased by a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi in New York City. And my family, even Prince Harry and Meghan's security, he said, I have never ever seen anything like this. Never. And pedestrians could have been harmed. Pedestrians could have been injured. And even the New York City mayor said that police officers could have also been harmed. That's what he said, because of the actions of paparazzi. And my family, however, UK tabloids were looking for anything, any reason whatsoever to discredit Harry and Meghan, to say that that is not what happened to Harry and Meghan, that there was no near catastrophic car chase. My family, that's what UK tabloids that were the ones who had photos of Harry and Meghan in a taxi, they were the ones who were trying so hard to discredit what Harry and Meghan had said had happened to them. Why is that? Because my family, the fact is, it was Daily Mail and Daily Express, both UK tabloids, that paid money for those photos of Harry, Meghan, and Doria in a taxi. They paid a lot of money to gain access to those photos. And after Harry and Meghan left the event where Meghan was awarded the Women of Vision Award, my family, they were chased. That's exactly what happened to Harry and Meghan. But somehow, it's bad behavior from Meghan. So my family, is it Meghan's fault that Daily Mail was paying paparazzi so much money, top dollar, possibly tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to get those pictures, photos of Harry, Meghan, and Doria in New York City, to find out the location of where Harry and Meghan were staying while in New York City? Because when Harry and Meghan were in New York, they did not stay in a hotel. And Daily Mail wanted to know exactly just where Harry and Meghan and Doria were staying. My family, why is that? Why is that? Because they can make more money if they can find out exactly where Harry and Meghan are staying while in New York, especially if it's a private residence of a friend or maybe a place they have rented or even maybe bought, who knows? My family, if that's the case, Daily Mail can make a lot of money from finding out that kind of information. And they pay paparazzi, so much money just to find that kind of information. And that is what they did. And no wonder, my family, paparazzi acted so aggressive in trying to find the location of where Harry and Meghan and Doria were staying while in New York City. You don't go through sidewalks, go through red lights, pass pedestrian sidewalks, almost causing harm to pedestrians just to chase after and keep up with the vehicle carrying Harry, Meghan, and Doria if you have not been offered so much money. If the incentive to get that kind of information is not a lot, and clearly it was a lot. And that is what they did. They harassed Harry, Meghan, and Doria in New York City. But somehow, because of Harry and Meghan announcing what happened to them in New York City, somehow it's Meghan that has a bad behavior. That shows that Meghan has a bad behavior. My family, I keep saying there is no valid reason to hate Meghan Markle. There is none. You won't find any good reason to hate Meghan. You'll never. Because the reason why Meghan has been attacked, abused, is because of her race. Something that the UKW media refuse to accept is the reason. And yet, they can't hide their racist dog whistle comments directed towards Meghan. The attack towards Archie, Lilibet, every time when they say, oh look, Harry's gonna come back without Meghan. No mention even of his kids. Every time they say that, they show us exactly what the problem is that they can't stand it that Meghan is Harry's wife. That Meghan, a biracial woman, fell in love with the white prince they believe that they own. They can't stand it one bit. And they also can't accept that Harry has children with her. They also cannot accept that. It's something that they just can't stand, my family, because of racism. Because of racism. And no wonder we see them trying so hard, but thankfully always failing to try and force Harry back to the UK by force. So my family, somehow you are hearing Alexis Conran say that Meghan has a bad behavior because of what happened in New York City. The victims of being chased over near catastrophic car chase are somehow my family to blame. That's basically what Alexis is saying, my family, by attacking the victims of the near catastrophic car chase. My family, and I get why they are attacking Meghan. Because they have to protect their own. Daily Mail and Daily Express. The ones who clearly had those photos of Harry and Meghan and Doria in a taxi. That is what they are doing, my family. So my family, if you are a victim of abuse, if you have been chased aggressively by paparazzi, and you're someone like Harry, who lost his mother because of the press. Because his mother was chased to her death by paparazzi. My family, he of all people understands what it's like to lose a mother. And my family, he of all people saw exactly what was happening to him, his wife, and Doria. My family, and he did the right thing to tell the entire world of exactly what happened. Because the next time paparazzi ever even think about somehow chasing, Harry and Meghan, they'll remember the heat they got when Harry and Meghan made that announcement that they were pursued by a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi, and see that is not worth the heat. My family, I've always said that statement from Harry and Meghan, that saved them. In the future, paparazzi will think twice. That's what I personally believe, my family. They'll think twice. Because there's too much heat on Harry and Meghan. Just remember the reaction from the entire world when they found out that the son of Diana was pursued by a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi. My family, paparazzi will think twice the next time before they do what they did to Harry and Meghan in New York City. And my family, in this case, we won't stand here and watch as Alexis blames the victims of a near catastrophic car chase. Harry, Meghan, and Doria, in this case, he is blaming Meghan, their target of the actions of Daily Mail that is so obsessed with Harry, Meghan, and Doria, especially Meghan. My family, we won't allow them to blame the victims that they target for their abuse and for their harassment, because that's what Daily Mail does. It abuses and harasses Harry and especially Meghan every single day. And we won't stand by and just watch. My family, let's go to the second reason. He says Meghan's podcast archetypes. That's why somehow Meghan's popularity has gone down, because of her podcast archetypes. My family, Meghan's podcast archetypes. What is the purpose of archetypes? What's the purpose of Meghan's podcast? It's meant to dissect the labels that hold women back. Somehow, that shows that it's a bad behavior from Meghan for hosting a podcast that dissects labels that hold women back. My family, I'm sorry. I think that these people are looking for a reason of why they hate Meghan. And they want any other reason other than race. They want any other reason for hating Meghan other than race, other than to be called racists for the pain they put Meghan through. That is what I'm seeing right now. They want any other reason. They are looking, even right now, 7 years later, they are looking for a reason to say they hate Meghan. They are looking for a reason. And there is none. There is none, my family. What Meghan did with the podcast is do what she's always wanted to do. Empower women. Advocate for women empowerment, which she did even before she met Prince Harry. But somehow, that's bad behavior. That's why her popularity has gone low, according to Alexis Conran, who's presenting at Jeremy Bynes' show. I'm sorry, my family. I just have to laugh because I know what they're looking for. I know what they're looking for. They're looking for a reason as to why they hate Meghan. They are looking for a reason to justify their hatred. There is none. There is none, and you won't find any other than because of Meghan's race. Because Meghan is a biracial black woman who refused to put up with abuse and smile for the cameras and be grateful for being part of that, institution of the monarchy that presents white supremacy. My family, they're like, how dare Meghan leave? Even though they wanted Meghan to leave. They're upset that she left with Harry. That's why they've always been upset that Meghan left with Harry. My family, Harry loves Meghan and Meghan loves Harry. And if they wanted for Harry to truly be there, then all they needed to do is back off of the woman he loves. But they just had to be racist towards Meghan, and that is how they were. That's how they conducted themselves. They were very much racist towards Meghan. And guess what? Harry left. And to this day, they have been unable to accept that Harry left. Clearly, that is what is happening. And they go after the woman he loves. Why? First of all, because of Harry's court cases against the UK tabloid press on phone hacking. Serious offenses that could land some so-called journalists, or should I say criminals masquerading as journalists in prison. As Harry said in his memoir, he wants to put them in prison. And clearly, right now, we are seeing what they're doing. They are going after the woman that Harry loves, abusing her, attacking her, to try and get Harry to somehow drop his cases. My family, Harry will not. And all these evil beings are trying to abuse Meghan, hoping that somehow she'll leave Harry, or maybe to damage their brand. My family, it just won't work. The real world, people who use basic common sense, can see exactly the pain that Harry and Meghan have been through, and see exactly what their problem is. My family, that problem is the UK tabloid press and also the farm. Prince William, Kate Middleton, Charles, and Camilla. They're the problem. And they're why Harry and Meghan fled the UK. My family. And they caused so much pain and harm and suffering to Harry and Meghan. So my family, all these evil bids are trying to break Harry and Meghan apart. Or to abuse Meghan once again, hoping that somehow she'll leave Harry. If it hasn't worked, if it has not worked in 7 years, it won't start working now or tomorrow. My family. So once again, basically, there is no reason, no valid reason to hate on Meghan. It's just that they're racist. That's what, they are really. All those who go after Meghan are very much racist. My family. And that is what is basically the landscape of the UK tabloid media. They are very much racist. And they can't accept that Harry chose his wife Meghan and son Archie and Lilibet over being a part of the institution. My family, Harry leaving, clearly, it broke the hearts of so many Karens. And so many racist presenters in the UK. Clearly, that is what happened. My family, please kindly continue hearing what Dr. Shola said, my family, please.
Let me just level set here, okay, Alex? Okay, let's understand this. Where's the camera? People, listen to me very carefully, because I shall say this only once. Nobody gives a flying flamingo how you feel about Meghan
Broke into a
Markle.
sweat there.
I'm sorry, but her popularity was never high in the first place. If it's gone down by 2% or another 5%, Meghan doesn't care. Nobody cares because the foundation upon which this dislike is built on is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, she has been quiet since January 2020. I think since their documentary in November. It is Harry that came out with his book in January. It is Harry that was doing the string of, interviews around the world. It's Harry that's, constantly in the papers now because of the legitimate action is taken against the papers. She said absolutely nothing, and you still don't like her. The problem here is not Meghan Markle. The problem here is you. So leave the woman or take her name out of your mouth. Thank you.
My family, the problem here is not Meghan Markle. The problem here is you, the UK media, who can't shut up about Harry and Meghan. And it's high time that they keep Meghan's name out of their mouth. Dr. Shola Mos Shogmabimu, my family. I love her so much. I love Dr. Shola so much, and she tells the truth. The problem is not Meghan Markle. The problem is you. Leave her alone and take her name out of your mouths. Meghan has only spoken publicly at the Women of Vision Awards once this year. But yet every single day, not one day goes by that they don't have segments about Meghan Markle. Their problem is not Meghan. Their problem is the UK tabloid press that can't shut up about Meghan. Their problem is online trolls who can't shut up about Meghan Markle. They claim to support the monarchy. Charles, William, Kate, Camilla. But yet, my family, they don't even bother themselves in focusing on what they're doing. The obsession is on Meghan and Harry, who fled the UK 3 years ago. Imagine doing polls on a woman who fled the UK 3 years ago. Not 1 year ago, not 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Next year, it will be their fourth year in America. Next year will be their 4th year in America. And right now, June is almost ending, my family. The month of June is almost ending, my family. So next year is almost just right, very much close, my family. We're halfway. And yet, every day for the past 7 years, you've heard the UK press, Meghan. Every single day for 7 years. Give us a break. We know who the problem is, and it ain't Meghan. It is you, the UK tabloid press. It is presenters like this Alexis Conran who can't shut up about Meghan. The problem is them, my family. And my family, you haven't seen Meghan for a long time. My family, I miss Meghan. I really, really miss Meghan. I hope that we can see Meghan maybe for the Invictus Games in September. I'm hoping for that. I'm also hoping that maybe we can even see her earlier because Harry is going to play polo in August with Centre Ball in Singapore. I'm hoping we can see Meghan in Singapore because I miss Meghan. I miss Meghan, my family. But my family, the fact is here, you would think Meghan is seen every day for her to be spoken about, in this manner so many times. You would think she's seen every day. She's out and about every day. But she isn't. Sadly for me, she isn't because I'd love to see her oftenly, my family. I'd love to see Meghan. The thing is, she's not seen oftenly. However, UK media can't go a day without somehow attacking and abusing Meghan. And then somehow saying that it's not about race. It's a character. It's a behavior. And then why? It's because of what happened in New York City. They can't even explain why they hate Meghan. Because there's no reason What they want is for no one to say that it's about race. But the thing is, it's always been about race. Always, my family. And if somehow they believe that they can get Harry back by abusing his wife, well, guess what? That is what drove Harry away. That's what drove Harry away. My family. And this time, in this century, in this decade that we live in right now, my family, this time, they will not succeed in destroying the spare. They will not. My family, allow me to read some comments under Dr. Shola's tweets, my family. Now, someone said that thank you for standing up to the hate for hire journalists. Dr. Shola, amazing as always. We love you, Meghan. And someone called Anna said that there is something unhealthy about people believing the only way for a woman to be liked is to diminish herself. Meghan will not diminish herself. Meghan will not bow down to the racist, bigoted UK tabloid press. My family, the world supports Meghan. And someone says that, thank you very much, Dr. Shola. My family, indeed, thank you so much, Dr. Shola. And my family, someone said that this is my favorite Dr. Shola clip of all time. Meghan is not the problem. You are. Indeed, 100%. And my family, someone said that Meghan left the UK 3 years ago. Keep her name out of your mouths. Indeed, that's what they need to do, my family. That's what they need to do. Keep Meghan's name out of their mouths, my family. And my family, someone said that thank you, Meghan Markle has done nothing in months. And yet, they still write up stories about her multiple times per day. It's Prince Harry out and about, yet they still hate on her as if she's doing interviews, and they're like, but why? Leave Meghan alone. This obsession in the UK is scary. Someone says that, my family. And my family, they're doing this because of Prince Harry's court case. The tabloids are going after the woman that Harry loves. That's what they are doing. My family, I think that when you love someone and you see that person being abused, bullied, it hurts you personally. And that's what they're trying to do by going after Meghan, to hurt Harry individually. My family, no matter what they do or throw at Harry and Meghan, they won't succeed in breaking them apart. My family, nor will Harry drop his cases against the UK tabloid press. My family, I think I've said enough, Kylie. Now tell me what you think about what we've just discussed, Kylie. I should please Kylie hear your opinion, my family. Don't forget that trolling caused Colin Flack to take her own life. Don't forget, Diana lost her life because of the UK tabloid press, and now they have their eyes set on Meghan. My family, no weapon formed against Meghan Markle shall ever prosper, my family. No weapon formed against Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, shall ever prosper. My family, and may God protect Meghan, Harry, Lilibet, and Doria Ragland. And we keep exposing the bullies and the abusers in the UK tabloid press. These attacks must stop. It must stop immediately, my family. It must stop immediately. Stay tuned for this video, my family. Love you always and forever. Hate never wins, love wins. Harry and Meghan loves their love for each other. A true love. Has had so many Karens who can't stand seeing them happy and thriving elsewhere. UK media, Harry and Meghan will not fail. They'll keep thriving and you'll keep watching and you'll keep throwing tantrums about it. It's high time you focus on the roles you claim to love and support. If you even know what love means. I don't think that UKW media can ever know what love means because they're so full of hate. And that's what they sell every single day. Focus on the royals they claim to care about. The taxpayer-funded royals, and leave Harry and Meghan alone. It's high time they leave Meghan alone. Stay tuned on this video. Love you always and forever. And thank you, Dr. Shola, for always being the voice of reason and supporting Meghan, saying the truth. Stay tuned to Honest Video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.